Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so today I am going to be finally showcasing Fryevia at 120. I've been super excited to do this. I didn't do it right away when the Master Ability 2 was released. I wanted to finish this card first, which is the Eterna Puritas. And as you can see right here, I'll switch this into the main slot just so that you guys can better see the card. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so looking at this card is pretty freaking good, especially for Fryevia. It has a base HP stat of 371, defense at +5, magic at 120. It has slash attack resist at 20, wind attack resistance at 10, and ice unit defense debuff resistance up to 40. It has some limited bestowed effects, max HP up 10%, always good. Hate up 5, also really good. And then it also has some limited bestowed effects, accuracy up 10, and missile attack resistance up 10, which just so happens to work out perfectly right now for a lot of the meta. So, as you can see in this position with Fenrir in the sub slot, she does break 13k HP. She has 96 agility, almost 400 luck, almost 400 dexterity, around 350 luck. She breaks 1000 magic. She has 43 defense, 11 spirit, 69% magic resist, 68% slash resist, 22% missile resist. I mean, all in all, this is pretty phenomenal, especially for an 80 cost old school tank. Like, just really good. I've been running her as Fenrir as the main slot, but I think I'm going to actually, since I have Chaos Odin in the sub slot, then it will reduce Eliza's attack power, so I think I will switch it back so that those two things stack. Let's go back here to make sure that works. So yeah, Eliza went from 1300 attack all the way to 1455. If we go back to Fryevia, she still breaks 13k HP. She has almost 100 agility. She breaks 400 dexterity. She's got 40 defense, 11 spirit. Going into the back end, she's got 79% magic resist, 17% missile, and 48% slash resist. So all around really, really good. Honestly, she has been very, very fun to play with, and I'm going to be doing 2 showcases with Fryevia. So today, the first showcase is going to be just focused on fighting strong win teams, and then the next video I do will be focused on testing Fryevia against other elemental compositions, just to see how well she does. I'm going to look at her counters right here. I'm going to keep them on Magic Guard. I do have Moshri's TMR with this on, which is a nice touch for her. Going into her master ability, we can see that she does get Ice Unit Allies max HP plus 10%. She gets Ice Attack plus 15, Own max HP plus 30%, Magic Attack Resistance plus 20, and a whopping Agility plus 10%. So really, really good. Actually, I don't even know if this is her master ability 2 or if this is just her master ability 1. Either way, it's super solid. She does break 14k HP in battle, which is just freaking awesome. And that's still using a weapon. So actually, I'm gonna go through one last thing just to show you the setup on her. I do have Blizzaga Blade off, Chicken Blade off, Silence Blade on, Attract Barrier on. I have Blizzard Blade off, Bioblade off, and then Spell Blade on, or Spell Veil Blade on, and this is what I want her to use as much as possible. You'll see that by stacking her defense spirit up to 3 times, she gets insanely tanky. Like, super, super, super fun to use. In the secondary, I did try using White Mage, but the problem is that, especially if you use Eterna Puritas in the sub VC, you're losing out on 3 extra hate, which means that she won't hold hate for too long off the bat. It's about 2 to 3 turns. But here we have Taunting Spell, so that she can regain hate if she needs to. I did turn off Resist Magic. She does run around casting it over and over again at the beginning, which is really annoying. But yeah, I'll show you guys the setup just to quickly go through the other 2. I have Eliza sitting at almost 7.5 KHP, 108 agility, 400 dex, 450 luck, 1455 attack, 14 defense, 2 spirit, back end resistances, all looking pretty good. And I am running her with the producer's bow tie. I don't want her getting out too far ahead, so she is taking a pretty big loss to dexterity, but she does get a really high crit rating from that. And lastly, going into Velis, he's sitting at around 8.3 KHP, 98 agility, 325 dex, 350 luck. He's sitting almost 1350 magic, 41 defense, 43 spirit, all super good. Back end resistances, all super good, except for strike, which I'm not too worried about right now. And pierce, there's not really that many pierce units out there right now. So yeah, that being said, let's get into some battles and let's have some fun. Alright. Here's a rank 171 with Sidali with the Zombie Raidu TMR. We also have Joom. Kind of interesting for Joom to use bells, but right off the bat, we're just going to go into the battle, feel out the AI, make sure everything is set and working, and then we'll start to seek harder opponents as we go through the battles for today. Alright, so the battle's kicking off. I did have Eliza only on bells and her evasion buff in the ranger subjob so that she does have guaranteed hit. But then I felt like it wasn't quite fully utilizing her, so I did turn on her tracking buff in her main job. So now she gets off an attack buff, an agility buff, and bells at the start of the fight. She stays up on the side on the upper flank right here, and as you can see, Fryevia is just going to run straight into the fray, and she is just going to tank the living shit out of this win team. The only thing is that she will likely lose hate a little bit into it, and if the AoEs can get super close, like right there, the AoE got too close to Eliza, even with her producer's bow tie. So it does look like we might have to make some changes here. We'll see how this goes. Here we have Fryevia running back. She's going to use the Spell Veil Blade. But all in all, she's just taken pretty good beating right here. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off right now. It's getting pretty close, honestly. This team is looking pretty strong. Okay, Joom goes down. She is going to get the re-raise. Fryevia is struggling to stay alive, but she is holding it down. Joom is out of AP, Jaden is out of AP. We'll see what Velis does right here. He's going to go for the heal, Sidali's going to go for the hit. Fryevia is running low on AP right now. Can't quite take down Joom. This is honestly one of the strongest win teams I've fought in a minute, and especially with Joom going down early, it definitely makes it hard. But you can see that Fryevia is just absolutely just doing her job as a tank right now. She is staying alive. Okay, so I don't know exactly what we're going to be able to do right here. It's a shame that Velis keeps on having to go on the defensive on the heals right there, because he couldn't be utilized for DPS. Okay, so let's go right here. I think that perhaps maybe switching Eliza and Velis. Let's see how this goes. Maybe this will make a difference. Here's another rank 170. Let's go for this team and we'll try it out. So the setup wasn't quite perfect there. The idea is to keep Eliza as far away from the tank as possible. But looking at it strictly as a Fryevia showcase, she is definitely doing her job. So I'm having a lot of fun with her. Right now I'm running a mono ice team in Guild War, and it is really fun. I'm using Victoria, which has just been honestly super fun since she's such an old unit. It's so nice to be able to bring them back. But yeah, we'll see how this battle goes. Eliza is still... Okay, that's actually a little bit better. Okay, so now she's going to be a little bit further away. Hopefully she will be far enough away. Okay. Fryevia just kind of running in L patterns. Not exactly sure why she's doing that. I think she should just be running straight forward. Okay, so she goes for Taunting Spell right there. Jaden's going to run out. He's going to go for a big hit. He crits, and it does 1800, so he's going to need 7 of those to kill her. Moore comes in, doesn't hit for much harder. Sadali comes in, he does get the confuse right there, so that'll be a shame if Fryevia runs backwards. Ooh, and Jaden does actually manage to take her out. So it does look like Eliza running backwards wasn't really a great strategy, since Velis and her just kind of sit back right here and did nothing for the majority of this fight. Okay, so it looks like Moore is going to go down. Eliza's going to run forward. Jaden's going to get the re-raise. If we can take these hits... Ooh, this is going to hurt. Okay, so Velis has the slow.
Don't disappoint me.
So Dolly runs forward, takes the hit on Velis. Okay, interesting. So this is kind of reminiscing to me a little bit like the last time I ran Fryevia, where we had a lot of trouble getting the team set up off the bat. So hopefully we can figure this out. I am going to switch Eliza. Actually, I'm not going to switch Eliza back. What I am going to do is turn off tracking techniques. Whoops. We're going to turn off tracking techniques, and we're going to see it and see if this works any better. Okay, let's go for the same team. We're going to fight Shad, who just absolutely wrecked us, so hopefully this will make a little bit of a difference. I think that it's really tricky placing Eliza. You know, you don't want her too close to the tank, which is what went wrong in the first fight, and then you don't want her too far from the battle, because then she does nothing, which is what went wrong in the second fight. So now I turned off that buff, so hopefully we can place her just right. I think, she went up to the right. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully, Eliza will run back around the corner and do something. Not quite sure why she opted to go up the stairs, but we'll see how this goes. It is the exact same team. We made only one change. Okay. Interesting. Fryevia looking to be a little bit far from the battle right now. Okay, so here comes Eliza. She takes down Jaden. He is going to get the re-raise. Hopefully Fryevia can take him out. It looks like she does. That's good. Still not really feeling Eliza's AI beta right here. Sodali comes in. He goes for the confusion on Eliza. Super annoying. Velis comes in and takes him down. Okay, so we did make a change. We did manage to win. It wasn't a perfect change, I'm gonna say. Kind of a strange pattern in which Eliza followed right there. So I think what I'm gonna do is switch her back to the beginning, turn on tracking techniques. Actually, I think I'm going to turn off tracking techniques, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take off the producer's bow tie. I'm going to put on the platinum robe +6. This is one of the reasons why I missed a few days last week. I was grinding out this raid, which took so many freaking medals to get this thing, but this is a great piece of gear. It has almost 700 HP, evade 1, defense 20, spirit 4, missile attack resistance up 10, and max HP up 15%. So I'm actually going to take this and equip this onto Eliza. Her HP is going to go up to 7.8k. Her defense is going to go up. Everything is all around going to go up. Her resistances are going to go up. So I think this will help keep her alive just a little bit more. And by taking off the producer's bow tie, hopefully she gets into range a little bit sooner, and we can figure out something more on these teams. Okay, so here is a Sadali, Jaden, June team. As we all know, very strong team. The trust stones aren't there, so I'm going to skip it. We also have a Lucia team right here. We can see if the trust stones are here. It does look like they might be. It does look like they are. Alright, so I enjoy fighting Lucia. She's a cool character, so I say we go for it. Okay, so let's see if this will work. Alright, so she's going to go straight for bells. Fryevia should run forward. Okay, she does run straight out. That's exactly what I want. Bells is going to come in. He's going to get the haste. That'll make Fryevia just a little bit faster than Eliza, which is what I want. Okay, Fryevia doing exactly what I want her to do. Eliza's going to go for the buff right there. She is going to get the haste. Fryevia is going to run forward. She's going to use Spell Veil. She gets the defense spirit buff, so she's looking super good. Lucia gets the disable. Eliza coming in exactly on the flank. This is exactly what I've wanted her to do this whole time. Lucia goes down. Velis, kind of problematic that he's so far back. He's now kind of useless all the way back there. So, but it is what it is. Eliza being all the way up there. Okay, so Fryevia's hate did wear off, but it's not enough. So we did manage to take them down, so not bad at all. A little bit tricky on Velis right there. We're going to have to do another fight just to kind of feel out how to deal with that. I'm hoping that, you know, it's nice to get the haste off on Eliza, but at what cost at this point in time, because now we're going to lose a healer. Let's check the trust stones on this. There are no trust stones, so we're going to go for a different team. We'll try Doll of Fate. June with bells. I'm just not really feeling it. Let's see. No, we'll skip this one. We'll skip this one too. Another 115, huh? Alright, here we go. This could work. Let's see what the trust stones are. Okay. Here's some pretty good trust stones right here that had 11 passives. We'll go to June. She's running her own TMR, which is a lot better than Bells for her, I would say. Doesn't have full trust stones. Let's keep searching. Here we go. Chase versus all. Jaden, Moore, and June. Okay, so 12 passives. It looks like he had one duplicate on there. Another June with bells. Doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I get the agility. You want her to run out, but it just doesn't quite make sense. Let's go back up here. Okay, this is what we're talking about right here. This is the team we're looking for. Perfect. Maxed passives all around. Just going to check Jaden. He does have bells. 115 agility, so he's looking much quicker than he normally is. Alright, so this would be a great team to fight. We're going to go after Ame. That's Japanese for rain, and it does look like it has the kanji right there for rain. So let's give it our best shot. Alright, so the battle is underway. I'm very curious to see how this goes. I'm wondering if it was just a kink where Velis stayed back in the last fight. I'm a little bit worried that it might have not been. Actually, I think now there's no chance that Velis is going to get haste off on Eliza. So this does work a little bit better. However, Fryevia is now running off to the side, which is... I can't tell if this is going to be good or bad, but it's definitely going to be interesting. Oof, that's no fun. Okay, so Jaden comes out. He goes straight for Eliza. Hopefully she can one-shot him, but she goes straight for June. Velis runs out. He's going to attack Jaden. Hopefully Fryevia can get close enough. I think she's still out of range. Luckily, she did pull aggro right there. Sadali came forward. Eliza stuck back. She did go for the hit from Jaden. I am liking how far separated Fryevia is from the rest of the team. It is focusing the entire win team on her, which is exactly what we want. It leaves Eliza completely open to the side. June is going to be completely focused on Fryevia. It looks like her hate is probably about to wear off, but it doesn't matter. Sadali is down. Jaden is down. There's absolutely no chance that a tank by themselves can take down a full team. And so it is over. June is going to get the re-raise. Velis will get the the last
やっ
hit,
と終わ
and
っ
it's
た
a
な。
win for the day.
勘弁してくれ
So,
よな。
looks like we lost 2, we won 3. Although I still think that this team is not in its master form. I think that there's something that can be tweaked and improved, and so we can better bring out its true latent potential. So I am curious to be trying Fryevia in this ice team against other elements just to see how she does. Obviously, she has the advantage against wind, and although wind has a pretty good advantage right now on this map, I guess it, yeah, so essentially, like, I guess wind doesn't exactly have a good advantage on this map. It does raise defense, which makes June, more tricky to deal with. It does nullify courage. Like essentially what they're doing is they are taking out Esther and Astrius right now, which makes it hard to really figure out how the meta is right now because there's no accurate way to really tell. So until we get to a different map where it doesn't keep crippling the good slash units with courage, it's going to be hard to figure it out. But I guess we just have no choice but to wait and see. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super fun to make it. I appreciate all of you guys being here. I appreciate the likes on the videos and all of you who have subscribed to the channel. It's been super fun making all these videos, and I'm glad that you guys appreciate it. So that being said, hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.